Skol, Vikings faithful, buckle up, because we're diving into some electrifying Minnesota Vikings news that's got the entire fan base buzzing. Imagine this. Harrison Smith, our legendary safety, has been the heart of our defense for over a decade, but the clock is ticking. Who could possibly step into those massive shoes? Well, hold on to your horns, because a local kid from Minnesota might just be the answer. Perich, a rising star at the University of Minnesota, is dreaming of wearing the purple and gold. This isn't just another prospect. This is a kid who's already turning heads and could be the future of our defense. Stick with me, Vikings fans, as we break down why Perich has the potential to carry Harrison Smith's torch and keep our defense fierce. Are you ready for this? Let's dive into the story and see if Perich is the next big thing for the Minnesota Vikings. For 13 seasons, Harrison Smith has been the backbone of the Vikings defense, a true warrior in purple. With over 1,200 tackles, 34 interceptions, and 8 Pro Bowl nods, he's not just a player. He's a legend who's redefined what it means to be a safety in the NFL. His football IQ and instincts have saved countless games, but at 36 years old, we know father time is knocking. The Vikings have relied on Smith's leadership to anchor a secondary that's faced some wild challenges, from facing high-powered offenses to adapting to new defensive schemes under coordinators like Brian Flores. His ability to read plays and deliver bone-rattling hits has made him a fan favorite, but the team has to start planning for life after Hitman. So what's next for Minnesota? The Vikings need someone with the same grit, smarts, and playmaking ability. Could a kid from right here in Minnesota, who grew up idolizing the Vikings, be the one to take over? Let me know in the comments. What's been your favorite Harrison Smith moment? Now, let's talk about the guy stealing the spotlight. Perich, a Minnesota Golden Gophers safety who's got Vikings fans dreaming big. Hailing from Esco High School, just a couple of hours from US Bank Stadium, Perich is as local as it gets. This kid didn't just grow up watching college football. He was glued to Vikings games, dreaming of suiting up in purple. Perich told reporters, "My dream was to play for the Vikings. I would just skip through college if I could and just gone straight to the Vikings, but you gotta do your 3 years. That kind of passion for the team, that's the stuff that gets us fans fired up. It's rare to find a player who bleeds purple and gold before even stepping onto the NFL field. But this isn't just hometown hype. Perich has the skills to back it up, and he's already making waves in college. So what makes this kid so special? Let's break down his game and see why he's got the NFL world and Vikings fans talking. Perich didn't just show up at Minnesota. He exploded onto the scene as a freshman in 2024. Picture this. A true freshman stepping into the Big Ten, one of the toughest conferences in college football, and leading the entire conference with 5 interceptions. That's right, 5 picks in just one season, showcasing his elite ball-hawking skills. According to PFF College, Perich played 260 coverage snaps last year, allowing 0 touchdowns and a ridiculous 28.7 passer rating against him. Those numbers earned him an 88.9 coverage grade, landing him as the 20th ranked player on PFF's College 50 list for 2025. This kid isn't just good. He's a game changer with instincts that scream future NFL star. Vikings fans, can you imagine those hands in our secondary? A guy who can shut down passing lanes like that? Drop a comment below. Do you think Perich's freshman stats are a sign he's ready to step up to the pros? There's something extra special about a Minnesota kid wanting to play for the Minnesota Vikings. Perich grew up in Esco, a small town about 130 miles from Minneapolis, where Vikings fandom runs deep. He wasn't dreaming of playing for some far-off team. He wanted to wear the purple and gold, just like so many of us watching at home. That hometown connection hits different. Think about it. Players like Adam Thielen, another Minnesota native, became fan favorites not just for their skills, but for representing our state's pride. Perich could be next in line, carrying that same local energy to US Bank Stadium. But here's the question. Does being a local kid give Perich an edge in winning over the fanbase? Or is it all about what he does on the field? Hit the comments and let me know. Do you love the idea of a Minnesota kid becoming a Vikings star? Let's get to the heart of it. Can Perich really fill Harrison Smith's shoes? Smith's game is built on instincts, versatility, and leadership, qualities that Perich is already showing at the college level. Like Smith, Perich plays free safety with a knack for reading quarterbacks and jumping routes, as those 5 interceptions prove. But it's not just about picks. Perich's ability to cover tight ends, slot receivers, and even contribute in run support mirrors the all-around game that's made Smith a 6-time Pro Bowler. Vikings defensive coordinator Brian Flores loves versatile safeties who can adapt to his aggressive schemes, and Perich's skill set seems tailor-made for that system. Still, replacing a legend like Smith is no small task. Perich has at least 2 more years of college before he's eligible for the NFL draft, so the Vikings will need to be patient. What do you think, Skol Nation? Is Perich the heir apparent, or is it too early to crown him? Let's hear it. The Minnesota Vikings are at a crossroads with their defense. With veterans like Harrison Smith and Danielle Hunter getting older, the team is looking to blend young talent with experienced leadership. Brian Flores has transformed the Vikings' defense into a unit that ranked 13th in points allowed in 2024, and adding a player like Perich could keep that momentum going. Perich's ability to play deep safety, cover slot receivers, and even blitz off the edge fits perfectly with Flores' creative play calling. Imagine him lining up next to players like Byron Murphy Jr. or Ivan Pace Jr., creating a secondary that's both dynamic and relentless. The Vikings could have a defense that not only stops opponents but also creates game-changing turnovers. But here's the catch. Perich won't be draft eligible until at least 2027. Can the Vikings afford to wait, or will they need to find a stopgap solution? What's your take, fans? Should the Vikings start planning for Perich now, or look elsewhere for a safety? Drop your thoughts below. If you've been scrolling through X lately, you know Vikings fans are losing their minds over Perich. Posts are blowing up with fans calling him the next Harrison Smith, and dreaming of him anchoring our defense. One fan even said he could be the ultimate passing of the torch, from Smith to a new generation of Viking stars. This excitement isn't just hype. It's rooted in Perich's lifelong love for the team. He's not some out-of-state prospect chasing a paycheck. He's a Minnesota kid who's been chanting Skol since he was little. That kind of passion resonates with fans who want players as dedicated to the team as we are. So, let's get interactive. Have you seen Perich play? Maybe you caught a Gophers game or saw his highlights online. Share your favorite Perich moment in the comments, or tell us why you're hyped for his future with the Vikings. Let's keep this Skol energy going. Perich still has work to do before he can call US Bank Stadium home. As a sophomore in 2025, he's expected to take an even bigger leap, potentially boosting his draft stock with another standout season. If he keeps racking up interceptions and shutting down receivers, he could be a first-round pick when he's eligible. The Vikings, meanwhile, will need to strategize. With Harrison Smith's contract running through 2025, they might extend him for another year or look for a bridge safety until Perich is ready. The front office, led by Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, has shown a knack for drafting defensive talent, so keeping an eye on Perich seems like a no-brainer. What's the dream scenario for you Vikings fans? Do you see Perich starting as a rookie in 2027? Or should the Vikings trade up to secure him if he's a top prospect? Hit the comments with your predictions. Let's dream big for the purple and gold. Skol Nation, we're just getting started with this Perich hype train. The idea of a hometown hero taking over for Harrison Smith has me pumped, and I know you're feeling it too. The Minnesota Vikings are building something special, and Perich could be the next piece of the puzzle to get us back to the Super Bowl. So what do you think? Is Perich the future of the Vikings defense? Or are there other prospects we should be watching? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's get this conversation rolling. Don't forget to smash that like button if you're excited for Vikings news like this. If you love breaking down the latest Minnesota Vikings updates, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Share this with your fellow Vikings fans, and let's keep the Skol chant loud and proud. Until next time, keep bleeding purple and let's go Vikings!